How does it feel to be the 2017 Golden Tracks winner?
I'm very excited. I think it's a huge honor for me. Like I said earlier, I have actually followed the awards for many years. I forgot to actually say on stage that not only did I never believe I'll win it, but I never believe I'll be invited to even attend, So it's truly an honor, and even more special because I really knew what the awards were and meant and who has won it in the past. And I think it's really great for my country. I'm the first Greek athlete to win it, so they're all very excited, very proud, and I hope that it will bring more young kids into the sport and maybe more females too into the sport.
Tell us a little bit about your year, because it's been something of a dream, really, hasn't it? Just non-stop winning.
It has, but you know what's funny? I got to about 10 consecutive wins until we realized that, oh, hey, I have not lost for 10 meets in a row. And we didn't even realize it. We read it somewhere, we went into every meet, of course, in every single meet, no matter how, big or not big it is, we want to win. We went in focus. I was ready. I was consistent in training. I've been healthy. All these things matter. And I think a lot of what matters is luck too. I think I was lucky a few times and it worked out.
And yet you've got so much competition, and yet you just keep on winning. Who's been the best competitors, and are you all friends deep down?
Yeah, I actually think that women's pole vault right now have a much better relationship than they used to, I should say. Of course, Sandy, she has been the silver medalist this year and last year, so I have to say Sandy, but I will say that probably my toughest competitor was Lisa Risi indoors at the European Championships. She pushed me so much, I had to pass from 465 to 480 to actually be able to win, or at least take an attempt that will be a winning jump. So Sandy has pushed me in many meets, many years now, but I would say that Lisa pushed me the most at that one particular moment.
And I wanted to ask you, is it hard to motivate yourself when you just keep on winning, or is it just, what is your goal now?
A lot of people ask me that, but I actually think it's a lot more motivating or I guess it's a lot easier to stay motivated when I'm winning than when I'm losing. I would say I've had a lot harder time in the past when things weren't going well to come back. I think it's a lot easier when things are going well, you're healthy, training is going well. It seems to be a lot easier. I've had a couple of good years in a row. I know that there's good and bad times. I've been through the bad times, and I'm sure I'll probably be through them again. But I think for us the most important thing is to stay healthy. I think it's way more important to be healthy and at 85% than at 100% and injured. So that's what we strive for.
You're a real inspiration to so many people, because people feel your love for the sport and the fact that you think about everyone else and have perspective. Where do you get that from? Who was it and who inspired you, and who were the people who have been key in your life to teaching you to be like that?
I grew up in a very track and field family. Both my parents were on the national team. They didn't really compete at a senior level, but they both competed at a junior level. I think it was the highest they went. They were both very talented, so I grew up in that kind of a family where we always watched track and field. I truly think that at 6 or 7 years old, I started going to track and field competitions and worlds, or even compete if they had for young kids. And so I grew up around that, and I think that alone raises respect for the sport. And it's actually funny because my coach many times says that I would have already broken the world record if I didn't respect the sport so much. But to me it's really important. I grew up in a time where 460 was a great mark for women's pole vault. So for me, a few years ago, 460 was a huge mark still, because it gave gold medals or medals at many major championships. So I think it definitely was my family and growing up into the sport that gave me this kind of respect for all the other athletes and the sport itself.